Well, hello everybody. All right. I am here and I'm going to give you a small little announcement. So, the announcement is that from here on, any type of backward readings, and there is something else that I'm going to be planning, by the way. I don't want to talk about it just yet, but it is going to be a type of reading that will help many people. That's the only thing that I can really say about that, okay? This type of new reading or new style is going to basically kick up. I believe I'm going to start it in a slow fashion, make it probably into a series kind of thing, like a monthly series, but we will see how well it does, okay? It will be available on TikTok and YouTube, so please be aware of that. If you didn't watch it on YouTube, then you can watch it on TikTok, and vice versa, okay? Now the thing is that I also wanted to mention my gratitude, actually. My gratitude towards the fact that I am very grateful for you coming in here and watching these videos, giving support through commenting and liking the videos. And I am very grateful for that. I really am. So that was the quick little announcement of how the backwards readings will be taking on basically a new life or new platform, okay? And that will be YouTube. Bi-weekly zodiacs, yes, they are still going to be on both TikTok and YouTube. And I will also have strictly roughly, the 3 to 5 minute message type of thing will stay on TikTok. Okay, so if anybody wants a quick, a quick update or whatnot for energy in the present moment, 2 to 3 minutes type of message, it will be on TikTok. Okay, I will keep it to that. So, basic reading here, actually. We're just going to see what is going on in terms of the energy at the moment. So we're going to see what is happening. I will take a look at the bottom. So the bottom is talking about, oh, and of course, a bit of the remnants of the deck. Of course. I haven't even started shuffling. All right. Three of Wands. So Three of Wands specifically talks about looking forward to the future. Potentially, it also potentially talks about hanging on to things that you should be letting go of. Okay, that's a possibility as well. So let's see what else is going on here. Six of Pentacles is talking about, well, I mean, you could be also just looking forward to the future and expecting fairness. That's kind of what I want to say. Fairness, balance, things of that nature. You want something to be, fair, just. Whatever the case is here, it's one of those outlooks that from here on, you want your life to be well, I've already said it, but it's to a certain degree. It's like you want it to be equal. Okay, so let's move on. Seven of Pentacles. Well, that one talks about some patience, doesn't it? It talks about also investment as well. So the amount you put in is the amount you will get. That seems to be the overall message here. And we will move on with that. So let's see what is going on here. Let's take a look. All right. So what's happening with that little dynamic that I just had on the break here? What's going on here? What's going on with that? Well, it could be a matter of self-love, trying to give yourself some love, or trying to find it in general, right? But Many people will say that if you haven't found it within, you're kind of going to be chasing, you know. I know that sounds a little, maybe a little discouraging, but that's not how it's supposed to be. The reason majority of people find what they want is because of the fact that they've already um, developed the ability within themselves. That's usually what happens. So when a person is seeking this, a new emotional beginning, for example, and having that outlook of everything being fair and balanced from before the breaks, right? You also have to admit that you cannot forget yourself. Okay, you can't forget yourself in this dynamic. In order to have a stable and equal partnership, well, both people have to give into it, right? From both spectrums. So let's keep going here and let's see what is going on. What else is going on with that Ace of Cups, please and thank you. Well, yeah. Okay, so the blockage is self-doubt. The blockage is also fears. The blockage could be secrecy. Okay, you could be a Cancer, Pisces, potentially Scorpio too. I mean, cups are all about, the water signs, the emotional part. So that could be the case here as well. There is something here that is blocking this from moving forward. Now, I am going to see what this is. So, what is that moon about? What is that moon about? It could also be a form of, to a certain degree, self-sabotage. And it just means that you're not, like, you're expecting fairness, you're expecting that equal parts of love, but you're also slightly doubting it over time, right? And that could actually be holding you back. It could be holding your manifestations back here. So let's take a look. What's this moon about? What is this moon about? What's going on here? What is this moon about? Oh my. All right. What's the moon about? Please and thank you. What is the moon about? Yeah. So it's blocking your sense of equality in a partnership, okay? Your fear could also be that you could be a third wheel all the time. And that's something that you don't want to partake in anymore because you've got the Three of Pentacles here. Normally, Three of Pentacles talks about a very fruitful collaboration, right? But in the place of fear, it can also talk about being a filler, a pastime, somebody that, another person does not take seriously, for example. So this is basically the blockage. In order to get this good part, right? The good part of a collaboration, there is somebody here that needs to work on their fears. Their fears of being hurt in the future, things of that nature, and also the mentality of it's too good to be true. Okay, that doubtful, skeptical type of nature also needs to be discarded of, right? That needs to be discarded of. Sometimes, taking a chance is basically all you've got, to be honest. All right, let's see if there's anything after this Three of Pentacles. Is there anything after that? Give me a second here. Three of Pentacles. Anything after the Three of Pentacles, please? Maybe as advice or anything of the sort. What is going on after the Three of Pentacles? Yeah, you see, there is a form of an unhealed type of mentality here, okay? You want this, right? You want this, but your fear is blocking this, is blocking this part here. And that's due to the fact of, like I said, too good to be true type of outlook, right? But that's not the case. Usually that's not the case. I mean, whatever you give into it, that's what you're going to get, right? And for some reason, this is the person that I'm speaking to at the moment is, well, a little bit cold in nature, okay? You have come to some type of assumption, I will say it like that, an assumption or a mindset that everybody's out there just to harm you. Okay. And that's where this fear comes from. And majority of the time, yeah, it's the Queen or King of Swords that doesn't allow things to progress because they are too much in their mind. Okay. You see, Eight of Swords, too much in their mind, focusing on the negatives in their mind rather than the positives when something comes in, and taking it at face value. Of course, listen, if somebody, or if you feel like somebody's pulling your leg, yes, I mean, all, all lights are a go. You have the green light to cut that off, of course. But this is something that is more like a premature fear. And by doing that, by giving your energy into that, already being doubtful, skeptical, fearful, you are already giving the energy to actually cut things off. So this type of energy will eventually lead you into this, into that, right? And yeah, you want that growth. That's obvious. I might be talking to a Taurus or a Libra. That's a potential. But you need to understand that it does require effort. There are things that do require effort in order to grow. And sometimes being in your mind, oh, this might be a Libra. This might be a Libra, heavy on that one. If sometimes you come to the decision that something is too good to be true, maybe a past person that there's some kind of something here that did not work out in the past. That's kind of what I want to say. And it seems like you're just perpetuating that type of energy with you, carrying it forward with you, always in this state of, well, nothing good's going to come out of it anyway. For example, if you meet a new person, right? But you should understand that it is up to you essentially to turn that wheel forward for yourself. Okay? Turn it forward by regaining your balance here. All right? Sagittarius as well, by the way. After that period of being hurt, I mean, yeah, you might think that, you know what, this is really about balancing out those thoughts that you may have about how every new beginning is going to end up in hurt, right? But that could actually not be the case at all. And you are, to a certain degree, you are fooling yourself to a degree, okay? So if there are any present chances to go into a good partnership, then why are you being like this right from the beginning? I wish you all the very best. And I hope this, this type of program you can definitely heal from. All right. Turn these two cards, right? Turn these two cards for yourself into uprights. Okay? Turn them like that for yourself. And everything will be great. Everything will be great. I wish you all the very best and lots of healing. Have a great one. Bye-bye.